scared to do what he's about to do. I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty difficult. Stand-up is pretty difficult, and it's something I wanted to do, so I have mad props for him having the skills to come up here.
Yeah, man. Here comes the guy from Penticton, up-and-coming comedian. Comedy is not easy, man, and he's gonna come up and do his thing. So.
His inspiration is Daniel Tosh from Tosh.0. Are you guys familiar with that? So that's one of his biggest inspirations.
So give it up, guys, for Justin George.
I went on a trip last year with my school in grade 12 with my rugby team. And we flew from Kelowna to Ottawa to Toronto. And what's crazy nowadays about airport security is it's really, really tight, right? So we're sitting there and you got 16 teenage boys and 3 chaperones. Some crazy things are gonna happen when you get that mixed together, right? And we're sitting there in airport security, we're walking to Kelowna, there's this huge guy standing behind the security check. He's just like, he's massive, and he's got arms bigger than my head. He looked like he could bench press like 6,000 pounds. And he just looks really intimidating. He looked like he just had a really, really bad day. And my buddy Dustin had just bought a package of Skittles, and he had it in his bag, and they put it through the X-ray machine, and the guy, he's looking at it, and he just gets even more mad, physically mad, like, ugh. And he rips open the bag, takes out the Skittles, and is like, "Sir, you can't take this on the plane. This is gel in it. This could be an explosive." And I'm looking at this guy like, are you serious right now? Even if my friend was a terrorist, do you think that he would make his bombs bite-sized and fruity flavored? It was just insane for me. Growing up, I just always had a little bit of trouble getting along with certain types of people. And it kind of hurt my relationship with some of my friends. So I got an imaginary friend, but even he didn't like me. He's like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna go play with a neighbor kid." Some other people that I don't normally get along with is gang members, especially in small towns. I really don't like that. Because it's like, I grew up in Penticton, and it's really hard to be hardcore in a city where your main exports are fruit and wine. It just blows my mind. Like, what are they gonna get in fights over? Like, VQA, baby, yeah! No, Vancouver, and they just start shooting it out? Like, white grapes, man, white grapes! It just makes absolutely no sense to me. And you know what I don't get? The mob movies nowadays? It should be really hard to be a mobster nowadays, because it's like, everything's electric, right? So they roll up in their black car and they're like, roll down the window. That's me rolling down the window. "Hey, tell your brother to have my money by Friday." And they roll up the window and they drive away, right? But back in the day, it must have been super hard to be intimidated. Because like you got the roll down window and you're sitting there and you roll up and you're like, "Hey, tell your brother to have my money by Friday." Thanks, you guys have been great. I'm Justin George.